Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a fun lifestyle box that's been sent to me for review from Fruit for Thought, and I already know the theme of this March box. I'm very excited. Now this is actually a repeat theme, which is not something that Pam does very often, but it was so well received last year and it has so many opportunities for fun things that she decided to do it again this year. I am an afternoon tea girl, and so I love getting a little bit dressed up and going with my girlfriends and having a lovely afternoon with some scones and finger sandwiches and little petit fours. So I'm very excited to see what Pam has put together in this curation. Now, this is a little bit different from the regular curations from Fruit for Thought as well, because usually it's just themed on one or two fruits or foods, and then everything inside of the box is going to be in that flavor or scent or color palette, which is really delightful. She is kind of shifting back towards less general themes like afternoon tea, even though that does give her a lot of creativity and room to play around, to more specific fruit and vegetable themes this year, which I love that return as well. Now the box is $44.99 per month plus $7.99 in shipping, but I do have a code for you. It's Noel10. That'll save you 10% on your first box if you do a month-to-month subscription. If you're able to do a longer subscription up front, the savings is already kind of built into that longer subscription. I'll leave all of the important details for you in the description box below as always, but let's go ahead and get into this box, which always comes with her special Fruit for Thought tissue paper. And then inside we usually have our little product card. There it is. So yes, afternoon tea. Love me a nice tea tray. I have to find mine because I don't do tea at home very often. And I love that she did this again because it gives me an excuse to make some finger sandwiches again. I love myself a little cucumber sandwich. It's so good. On the back, she has all of the information about the products that are inside, as well as usually the Instagram handles of those companies. So I try to tag them in my posts over on Instagram. She tries to tag them in hers as well. But we also have a little spoiler for the upcoming theme, which is going to be really fun. For April, it's a fruit spa. So basically all kinds of bath and body products, all in different fruit scents. And of course, that's not going to be like other boxes as well, because it won't just be one or two fruits. It'll probably be a whole array. But wow, that's a nice looking tea. I always love when they have like mismatched tea sets too, and everyone gets their own pot of tea. If you have not been to a formal tea before, look one up in your town. They are so fun. We have quite a few here in San Diego, and I've been to most of them. There are some sort of on the outskirts that are going to take a little bit more planning among myself and my girlfriends to get to, but a lot of them are like local. We can just get there in like 15-20 minutes, and it's so fun. And I always get kind of fruity teas. I like a fruity black tea is kind of where I like to go. Sometimes I'll just do like a nice Earl Grey with some cream. That's the only time that I actually put any dairy into my tea, but I love the scones and the clotted cream, and sometimes there's a lemon curd, and then the little sandwiches are so pretty. It's just so fun. And sometimes there's places that do like themed teas, you know, like they'll do an Alice in Wonderland one, or, you know, they'll do like the Royal Family or Harry Potter. It's fun. All right. So this is what it looks like inside. You're like, get to the box, Noelle. I know, I'm getting to the box. I'm very curious to see what she included this time. Last time there was a lot of actual edible items. Now that is something that we do get in Fruit for Thought boxes. There's usually 2 to even 3 sometimes edible items. Obviously they're not the actual fruit or food. Sometimes they are, but usually they're just kind of inspired by the theme. So last time for the tea one, I think we got some really big, delicious, soft cookies. So I'm curious to see what we've got this time around. All right, I do see a lot of bubble wrap. Now, I have become a collector of teacups because of subscription boxes. They have appeared in a lot of book boxes and other boxes that have been themed by tea. So part of me was hoping that we would get a really elegant little teacup that I could add to my collection, because, you know, I have so much room for that in my house. I do not. I have a bin full of my beautiful teacups, and I'm like, I don't know what or where I'm going to put these one day, even if I do get a bigger house, because honestly, like that sort of vintage vibe, lots of floral and like very ornate little teacups. That is not my vibe, but I love them in a tea set, in a mismatched tea set. My great aunt had quite a few beautiful teacups, and I should have packed those up and kept them years ago when she passed, but I did not. I was able to pass a few of them on to some friends who already had a teacup obsession before I caught up with them. You guys, this is really bubble wrapped. I'm trying to be a little bit better about showing you some of the unboxing, because that's one of the things that I do here on my channel is I do continuous take videos, so I don't edit things out. And I know sometimes you guys are like, that bubble wrap or that styrofoam hurt my ears, but that way you know that you're getting really authentic reactions. Sometimes you get some atmospheric noise, like the garbage trucks that like to come down my alley. But then some of you are like, I like the unboxing, but I'm always curious about what you're doing there on your desk. And I have a very small space because my computer is actually here and my keyboard. So I can't always show you because things are usually fragile and I'm a little worried about holding them up. And sometimes I need to kind of like brace things so that I can really open them up well. Okay, it is not a teacup, and we only got past the first layer, you guys. So I will say that her 3PL did a great job of packing these. I have a feeling this item probably like came in a box, and then just for space reasons, shipping reasons, they went ahead and did the nice sticky. This is the very sticky bubble wrap. So we had the finer bubble wrap with the smaller bubbles, and on the outside we had the bigger bubble wrap. All right, maybe it is a teacup. Oh, it is. It is not ornate though. It is very much more my style, and it is especially my style because, you guys, it is a teacup with this nice little silver lining, and then inside it is a candle with a double wood wick. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is some sparkle on the top. This is amazing. It's a beautiful soy wax candle with wooden wick and sweet lemon pound cake or blueberry cobbler. I think mine is blueberry cobbler just from the whiff I got of it. In adorable upcycled teacups, so the designs will vary. I love that we got that variation, so everybody got different teacups. That's amazing. So maybe they didn't come in boxes. This is from a company called Bee, as in a buzzing bee. Bee Original Treasures. I love the idea of upcycling the teacups. That is awesome. Yes, mine is blueberry cobbler, but lemon pound cake would be amazing too. I actually like it because it's a baked good scent and it's not super sweet, because sometimes those give me a headache, but it is fun that it's got the sparkles. I know you guys can't see that, but once you light that wick and you get that crackling sound going, and then of course it's going to reflect off of those sparkles, that is going to be amazing. I kind of love how modern mine is, but I'm sure there were some really beautiful, more like ornate ones, but very, very cute. I usually go for the gold edging, but I'll accept the silver. It's so adorable. That's really sweet. I'm so glad we actually got a teacup this time around. There are some edible treats though. Here are some Linzer heart cookies. Oh, as usual, mine are cracked. It's always like one of those things where, because I do take photos, I'm always like, please be in good condition, because there's only so much you can do to like fix something edible and crumbly and delicious. This is from a company called Bisou Sweet, like sweet kisses. Linzer heart cookies are their best-selling handcrafted cookie. Each tender cookie has a butter dough heart-shaped base, hand-piped almond meringue around the edge, and they're filled with seedless raspberry jam. So it looks like, I think there's 2 cookies in here. So it says 2 servings per container. Yes, so there's 2 cookies in here. So let's hope that the cookie on the bottom is not a broken heart. It's only a little bit broken, and obviously it's gonna still taste delicious with my tea. However, the photos might not be as cute. Ooh, and of course, you cannot have an afternoon tea box without some tea. This is from the Tea Spot. Oh, and they're the pyramid sachets. It's a sampler. How fun. So it's a premium tea flight. And there are 5 individually wrapped tea sachets. I think this is so delightful. Let me see. It is, of course, got a little sticky label, so I'm gonna have to try to carefully, gingerly open that. And let's see, it says, each the Tea Spot, oh, doesn't want to open. Premium tea bag sampler box contains 5 individually sealed foil overwrapped sachets for freshness. Contains 1 sachet of each of the following teas. Oh good, I don't have to open it to tell you. So it's organic turmeric tonic, organic peppermint, I love a peppermint tea, pink rose lemonade, blood orange smoothie, I love me some fruity teas, and organic flat belly hibiscus cucumber. I also love hibiscus teas. I think they're really delicious and fun. So this sounds like such a lovely sampler, and you could really do your own little tea at home with your little girl or your niece, or your girlfriend, because then you can each pick your own tea. And instead of having a teapot, you know, like you would maybe at a tea house, you could each just have a nice sachet and then just have a nice pot of hot water. So you each get to have it. So there is our little sampler pack. That's fabulous. Love it. All right, we still have more. So we have another, what is this? This is honey sugar hearts, honey and cane sugar. Just add hot water to soften and add to any cocktails, champagne, coffee, hot tea, water, and more. So they're a cute little heart shape. We got 2 of those, so you can drop those into your tea. That seems like a lot of sweetener though, so maybe you could do a whole teapot with that. It says there's 2 individually wrapped sugar hearts by the Grateful Tea Company. Just add to your hot tea and enjoy, so that's nice, a little sugar. And then we do have another edible item. These don't look like, they look like they did okay. Ooh, an ulcer from Bisou Sweet. These are like perfect though for a little tea tray. Last year we had like those big cookies and they kind of took up the whole tray. But these are perfect, those little heart cookies for the dessert part. And these lemon poppy seed donut muffins. So it's like, they're like if a donut hole and a muffin had a baby, they would be these little guys. But those will look so cute on a tray. And because they're a little bit spongier and dusted with sugar, they look like they came in pretty good condition, right? Yay, and there's 3 of them in there. So it says, lemon poppy seed donut muffins. They have a bright citrus flavor and are speckled with crunchy poppy seeds. I love lemon poppy seed. Let me know in the comments below if you do. Baked, not fried, and reminiscent of an old-fashioned donut. I love me an old-fashioned donut too, that like crumbliness of it. Like, I like a cake donut. That's what I was thinking of when I said old-fashioned donut. Handcrafted with clean and simple ingredients. We love. So that is not everything. There's still more, you guys. So we actually wound up with 6 items this time around. This is, what is this? Okay, so usually we do get a Bath and Body item in this box. I would say pretty consistently. It's a nice, well-rounded lifestyle box with some edible things, some lifestyle, like home good things, and then we get a Bath and Body item. So this is like a preview for the April fruit spa. Cucumber green tea. That is perfect, right? Because the quintessential classic tea sandwich is a nice little cucumber sandwich on white bread with the crust cut off. I like to do it with a little like herbed cheese on there, herb cheese spread. This is handmade, vegan, and natural foaming sugar scrub. Nice. So I don't usually do like sugar scrubs because I find them a little bit messy, but it's also got shea butter and cocoa butter. It's 8 ounces. It's pretty big, but I like this because it's very fine. You can see it inside. Sometimes sugar scrubs just feel a little bit granular, like grainy, but this is nice and fine in terms of a sugar scrub. And then it also says that it's foaming, which I like. So this looks really, really nice with this wood lid and everything. Very, very nice. Small batch, obviously, like small company that made it. You can tell from the label, but a good amount. So let's see what it says about this. Indulge in the Live the Gem collection version of the addicting cucumber green tea with their foaming green tea scrub. So we've got the tea and we've got the cucumber, nods to an afternoon tea full of luxurious cucumbers, relaxing green tea. I'm not usually a green tea girl, like I said, a black tea or rooibos tea kind of girl, but I do like green tea flavors. I know matcha is green tea, but like sometimes matcha can be a little bit overpowering depending on what it's paired with, but I like a green tea ice cream is really nice. And some people will probably tell me that that's the matcha, but I feel like matcha is its own thing. I could be wrong. Relaxing green tea and pops of citrus. That's nice. Cucumber, green tea, Citrus sounds like a perfect spa item. Truly unforgettable. I wonder if it's sealed. If it's sealed, that's fine. But if I can, oh, it's also got some sparkly on it. So it looks like it definitely moved over because you can see the whippedness of it. But look at that like iridescent sparkle on there. That hopefully is nice and photogenic. I'm gonna try to keep that upright and see if it comes back into shape in the jar. But ooh, that smells nice. That is lovely. A lot of the times we get Bath and Body products in boxes that are just a little bit too sweet, too sugary, especially when it's a sugar scrub. That smells like a refreshing cucumber cocktail. But it's for your body, not to drink. Loved this box. Honestly, I think this was even better than last year's afternoon tea box just because it really had all of the elements and like, you know, very like literal nods to it. But this is cute because we got not only upcycled item, which I appreciate, but we got an actual teacup and a candle. So it's kind of like 2 items in one. We got 3 edible items. These are like little guys, but they are nice to add to an afternoon tea, of course, as a sweetener. We got actual tea, but a sampler, 5 different ones, which I love. And the cookies and the donut muffins look delicious. And those are a nice, you know, pre-packaged item that you can add to a tea where you've just made some scones. I don't know that I'll make scones, but I will probably make little finger sandwiches because I love them so much, even though they take a really long time. I've lately seen a lot of like sort of more modern takes where they'll have like a little fried spring roll and then like a little sandwich and maybe a little like, I don't know, little like other cuisines incorporated in little mini versions, which is kind of fun for the savory portion. And then this beautiful and amazing smelling cucumber green tea sugar scrub, foaming sugar scrub, which makes it even better. So I thought this was a delightful box. You will be seeing it over on my Instagram soon. They will probably be coming like, this will come hot on the heels of the photos from February, and you might even see them kind of mix around, but definitely give them some likes. Go ahead and check out some of the companies from the box that I have tagged in my photos and that Pam will probably tag as well. Give them some support and love, and let them know that you saw them on my channel. That's always a nice thing too. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've had an afternoon tea and what your favorite element of an afternoon tea is, whether it's the getting dressed up or just time with girlfriends or the scones and the clotted cream, because that's definitely high on the list, as well as the finger sandwiches for me. And I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.